Yeah, they mentioned in their part about creators getting paid their worth and so on, you know. And I thought about the whole thing, and I was sitting there like, dog. The honest truth is, in the Bahamas, we don't have an industry that can account for content. You know, if you're lucky or you're known or in that bracket, you will get maybe a TV show or some paid appearances to come here and there. But it's like we don't have a real media slash content network over here. You know what I'm saying? Everyone just does their own thing. And this actually is episode 10. Episode 9 is what I'm going to post today as well. But me and my guys, we talk about the overall state of the media in the Bahamas, you know what I'm saying? And the long of the short of the long story, whatever the fuck it is, I think that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not move my podcast off of Apple and SoundCloud and so on, but I'm going to make strides to putting my podcast exclusively on 24tunes. Alright? If you know 24tunes is a platform that me and my guys made up that is gonna serve as the hub, the Bahamian hub, or the Bahamian world star for all media and content creators in the Bahamas. Whether you're a rapper, a singer, whether you do sketch comedy, whether you're a public speaker, we have made this website to be the central hub for all media in the Bahamas. Because how many times have you heard about a new artist, right? And you sitting there saying, yo, it's a nasty rapper, I never heard him before. You hear his music and you're like, yo, this nigga kind of hard. But you can't find his music nowhere. You know, you go on YouTube and try to find lyrics, whatever it is. And like what I'm saying right now, there's no real media outlet built for us. And that's what 24tunes will be. You know what I'm saying? A media outlet for us. So you could go there and you could find your Sawyer Boy videos. You could find your Timmy videos if it comes to that. You could find your Bodie and music videos. You could find your Wendy's there. You could find your sketch and your foots and so on, A, B, C, and D at one central place. You know what I'm saying? The ground, it'll still be linked to your YouTube or your SoundCloud, wherever it is you have. But it will be a website that is strictly aimed for Bahamians to find other Bahamians. You know what I'm saying? To actually like really push this culture content forward for Bahamians, right? So with that said, it's like I grant, like I know how YouTube and iTunes and all those shit, like I know how they pay and play out, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, dog, the market for us in the US is very small based on the fact that like we don't even support our own. So what I'm saying, like imagine this right now, right? Let's just say you can get 50,000 views per video from actual Bahamians who care. So what I'm saying, your exposure now becomes so bigger in perception to a audience outside the Bahamas that people are saying like, yo, this nigga must be really hot, versus seeing just 5,000, you know? So like it isn't even a support your own type movement, but it's a movement where all creators can finally have a place to post. And with that said, like I'm confident about it going forward. Like I want to push most of our HL things through 24tunes, you know, and as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, we could, you know, have live shows and granted, like we have everything ready thought out. We have live radio on it already. Like we have everything thought out. Don't think that I just talking off my head. The website done up. Check it out today if you need to. 24tunes, UNES.com. 242 UNES.com, and you'll see it right there up and ready to go right now. All the videos there and so on. So because I'm more focused on like this becoming a video podcast more than an audio podcast, I'm not so that much anymore on using Apple or using SoundCloud. you know. So for those like who have been listening to the podcast on your phone, like I don't want to say that you wouldn't be able to know more until I do figure out how I'm gonna go about it. But be aware that we're making strides to put this exclusively on 2/4 tones only, you know. And we're making the app as well to go with it, so like you can actually listen to the podcast on the app, on our own Bahamian app. Like it's all about empowering ourselves at this point, you know. Like the bigger picture is to try make a actual media culture over here where it isn't so saturated and so spread apart, you know. And like that's really my goal right now. And clothing, and I actually really want to get my music out. Like I've come to the conclusion now that I've been holding on to too much music for the past 3-4 years that I can't write anymore. I cannot write anymore based on the fact that I have maybe 20 to 25 songs, and like when I say like probably 15 of these songs are like some like real radio type hits, people could like them. Like I put it on my name, people could like this music. Like this is some new shit. Me and KG, we have some shit that doesn't sound like nothing else you've ever heard from Bahamians. So I want to take that serious going forward and like push that on 2/4 tones as well. Like dog, we really out here working. I really out here working. I don't want you to sleep, you know. But with that said, episode 10, R.I.P. Mac Miller. With that said, my outro, I'm gonna play a freestyle that I recorded when I was 2011 when Luigi died. I recorded on Good Evening, the same track I played in the intro. I recorded on that because like I was really attached to that song and my roommate at that point. So I rapped on Mac Miller, Good Evening, 2011, and probably in a car, dog. In a car with Audacity. See what I'm saying? So yeah, dog. Like I say, follow the movement. You all know what it is. Follow the movement on IG. Look at shit in my beard, dread. Follow the movement, HLENT 242. You can follow 2/4 Tunes as well on IG. HL Clothing 242, HLC 242. Hey, just look up Humble Lion on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you can find us. Alright? Support your boy, like, share, retweet. Y'all know what it is. We are Izzy out here. On the Barry down as well, so I extra out of here right now. But yeah.
What up, world?
It's me in 2011 though. That's when I was 20 years old. I was 21 yet.
Poundz, baby. Cold Hard Niggas Volume 1, 100. R.I.P. Luigi.
R.I.P. Luigi.
We love this shit, though. R.I.P. bro. Shout out my squad, THM, we go hard. Yo, it's that Polo Rocket. Yeah, Jordan talking, but shining with a Batman. And no, I ain't robbing. Make loving. With your boy super bad, give a chick super dick. Now her boyfriend super mad, Superman. Yeah, the kid fly. But I said to a bad bitch, now she can't see. Say she like my style, say she wanna kick it. She don't know I get messy like red tickets, red cards. Alright, here goes my intro.
I see that I could post this on my SoundCloud. Fuck with that on my SoundCloud, alright? Fuck with that on my SoundCloud. That's 2011 when I was rapping like that. So if you hear what I'm rapping about now, you could be so surprised. But anyway, episode 10. Stay tuned next week. I see y'all. Salute.